All right, well, back here in Daytona as we're getting ready for the Advanced Auto Parts Duels at Daytona. I'm not gonna go through a lot of this, but all I gotta say is this is duel number 1. Misty's on the front, he's on the front row for the Daytona 500, starting first on Sunday. If he finishes this race, he will start first. Some of these drivers have to race their way in the Daytona 500 because of the charter system. The 98, the 13, the 16, the 88 all have to get their way in. The 07, the 2, and the 42 car all racing their way in off of they're just trying to get more positions, and I'm up in the booth with Ghost. Anyway, as they come off of turn number 4, we're coming to the United Rentals restart zone. The Advanced Auto Parts Duels at Daytona are underway.
Two cars outside. It's gonna be 4 here. Going to turn number 1, we're already down single file, but I bet to you that's gonna change in about a lot. And I actually don't even think audio was picking up at all. Okay.
But well, 3 wide behind him now, 4 wide, the 13 underneath the yellow line with the 2 car, but he will come back up. The 07 and the 98 made contact. The 07 got up in the wall, pushed the 98 car down. 3 wide down there in second. Brickman trying to hold the middle lane as the 88 car on that outside pushing the 07, the 13 on the inside with the 98 car. And I feel like these guys just have to realize, especially with the guys trying to race their way in, you do got to be Oh my goodness, we have what just happened? 16, you can merge, and same with the 2 car. I do not know what just happened, but looks like the 88. I don't even know what happened to the 88.
Did they bounce off the wall?
I don't know.
Because when I was doing my qualifying lap, I was saying something. I didn't know what it was.
Oh. There's no way you're about to door somebody because they got loose off a turn. There's no way. There's no way.
Alright, well, let's get it back under control here. Got
merge to last. Well, Misty, your leader. Yep. What's the YouTube channel?
I'll get the link.
Okay.
I don't have any ads already, so we're just gonna be like.
Lap 3 underway. The Chevrolet is trying to stay single file, and something that I've seen the 07 and 98 do is not line up their pushes well. I've seen it a lot in practice earlier on today. Track Vision Network.
Yeah.
Well, you're
5 cars
the tri-oval.
Wrapped under a blanket, and 13's gonna jump up high. No one's gonna go with him.
Oh, 88 with a bad block there. He will have to let the 98 back up. 98 gets up into the 88 here.
And as they come through turns 3 and 4, the 07 on the outside with that 13. 13 trying to get to the back bumper of that 07. Here they come off the corner, side by side, dead heat. And it looks like the 07 and Misty's gonna lead this one.
Oh, and the 2 and the 16 got up in the wall and back there.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on back here. That 42 miles did not set a good qualifying effort, got 8th. I don't know if he's trying to ride out or is just trying to escape. I mean, a lot of people do it IRL, so maybe he is just trying to ride it out. Same with these leaders. They look like they're going single file up here. Never mind.
Going down the back stretch, single file, and, oh, whoa, 13 in the wall. 98 at his quarter panel. Seen a lot of that.
Whoa, 13, a big move to the bottom to take the lead from the 07. Oh, no, they're going to be wrecking. The 07 hard.
Oh, pow, by the 16. We stay green.
Got loose off the corner, came down to the 13. That's just one of them racing deals. That's what I would say to that.
Again, I don't know, because we didn't have spin physics last season. I don't think these guys are used to these spin physics, which is, yeah. But I think in reality as well, as these guys just have to focus on controlling the car. I've seen a lot of people get a little bit too trigger happy with the quarter panel, and you can't do that. You can't get up to someone's quarter panel and just ride it out. That's a brain dead move to do. It's a 98 car, back down off of 4, slamming into the 88 car. He's been getting in. And the 88 just took the 42 out. I don't know what's happening to the 88 and the 98 tonight, but
I need to clean it up, I'd say.
Vizicaro on the bottom getting a push by the 88 car.
You know, we got trapped 3 wide and never mind.
Outside lane gets the better advantage. 16 will door the 13 off of turn number 2.
Is the 42
3 and 4
is stopped waiting on pit road. Just wait for the back. But out of turn number 4, the number 2 car made the last round for qualifying tonight, but has to race his way into the duels. He's going to lead that lap. 16 jumps up high. 13's going to jump with the 16.
Oh.
Never mind, he's going to split it 3.
3 wide. Looks like the 98 gets up to the 16. And they're pushing here. He is clear on the 16. As here they go down, going through 1 and 2, coming off of 2 here.
That was a good move to take the lead for that 13, but he's not going to have the help in the bottom. The Chevy's up high, overpowering that lone Chevy on the bottom. That 2 car trying to get the pushes lined up, not going to get it quite right there. He's going to be trapped 3 wide. Now back down to 2. The 16 comes down with the 98. And the top 2 leaders, the 16 and the 98. Charms and Brickmans.
Gets tight off that turn.
We'll stack up behind them. The 88 comes down on the 42. But
Brickman, your leader. In the offseason, he was going to be signed to the D2 team for the 16 car, but now racing in that 16 team for Betts Racing full-time this season. Oh, Vizicaro, he will keep it straight. Wow.
Save it, brother. Save it.
What a save. As 2 car now jumps up in front of the 16. The momentum might be gone here, but here comes the 98 and the 07. They're going to push the 2 car.
That was a big move to the outside for that 2. Just got clear of the 98. Here he is coming off of turn number 4. He's going to have the lead. And lap number 9 of the Daytona Duels.
You have access to the board, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure, because I might have to go AFK real quick and I don't know when, but by the way, I just gotta say this right now. Watch out for the little choose cone coming out of the tri-oval. There is a bump on the wall there for a reason. I don't know why they added it, but it's there, so just watch out for that. Don't wall ride coming out of the tri-oval.
I can probably tell you what it is. Some meshes have a weird collide, and the mesh probably has you just need to uncollide it.
It's yeah. Oh, 16. What is he doing? 16 car running everybody out of room. He just ran straight down the track into the 2, bumping up there in the wall. He was racing pretty good there. Just that was a little bit of a dirty move. Trying to regroup it here though with the 2 car in the back. That is terror.
And pretty sure views in the stream just saw Miles tried to make a big move to the inside. Got blocked by 98. Didn't want to back out. But now he's gonna be a little trapped there, backed out. A good move there in that 42's part. As you can see the dirt track out there as I'm trying to fix those cars. So I want to see it's one short track race. But on the other hand,
go-karts?
Yeah. Still trying to fix
We'll do that for Friday night or something. Oh, send me the haulers because we gotta do the little. Well, here comes Charms to the inside, or not Charms, Misty, but that will get blocked by the number 98 car.
Oh,
no, up and over. And caution is out. He did not DNF, but the 98 car is getting a warning for aggressive driving.
Big crash for that '07. Came out of left field.
Yeah, Missy just coming down pit road. Charms your leader. Huh?
Where is Missy going?
He's where he's running. Okay. Well, pit road is open this time by 20 laps to go in duel number 1 at Daytona. The Prime Video Chevrolet leading out front. If you go AFK, Miles, you got to go. Oh, I was going to say you got to pull down pit road if you're going AFK.
Well, good looking Prime 98 leading the field. We'll see if they have any takers. I'm going to assume at least some people are going to come down this time. Let's see though.
Here
they come.
Yep. And looks like everybody but the 13 comes down pit road. Now they just got to find their box. Remember, you have to pit in your box, all 4 tires in it, unless it is a penalty. As here they come down pit road. Some drivers fighting out their box, figure out their box. The 2 car overshoots his box.
And I saw 42 in the back had a really slow. It looked like they couldn't get the right side jacked up, but the 98's going to come out first. The 16 is going to come out second. The 2 is going to come out third. I'm pretty sure he's just going to head to the back whenever he gets around.
And the 88 car, I just saw them on pit road. He had an issue coming down. It looks like they dropped the jack and it got stuck underneath the car. That could have been big for the 88 car. That could have absolutely torn up the diffuser in the back from where they dropped it. But he will be able to keep going. We're going to double up here, getting ready to go green. Inside lane pace on the apron, by the way. We don't do cheese cone. I don't know why it's there. But it's there because of the track. But
Very well.
Misty trying to get back up here to the field as they're coming through 3 and 4, coming off of 4 here, getting set for the restart in duel number 1. The first caution of the day just came out. And Misty will make it off of 4. He might be a little bit behind there. Here we go. Green flag back in the air. A little bit of a stack up on the restart. The 2 car jumps up to the outside lane. The 16 car and the 88 side by side. The 16 will now clear the 88.
Oh no!
And wow, what in the world?
Bad move by the 2. Try to go through the middle. He's gonna come up the track in front of the 16. Saved it.
Well, Jeremy Dominic out front and the 13 car.
Just wanted to point something out here. As you look through the field, Misty riding all the way back here. Or what I want to say, Misty. Miles going for the lead right now, 3 wide. And Jeremy Dominic are all, well, I guess you could say veterans or just not rookies. The rest of the field, full of rookies. Charms made a few starts last season, but didn't compete full time. Brad was in D2.
That 13 car. Sorry to cut you off there. That 13 car, by the way, has to race his way in. The top 4 has to race their way in. So one of those guys is going to be going to the 500. The other 3 are going to be going home. But that still doesn't mean that they can't race the other events coming this weekend. Trucks are coming to you tomorrow night. Go-karts potentially tomorrow night. Xfinity race Saturday. Got the Holler Parade. You got the Cup race on Sunday. You got pre-race. Obviously, the fan zone's going to be open. Can't wait to do a live stream on that. The 16. Bad block on the 13 there. That's something you have to watch out about. And
at least that 13 didn't dig too hard into the grass. And It's like he overcorrected it right before he hit the inside wall. It's a good move on that driver's part. But so far, I'll say not that bad of a race so far. Pretty good race.
It's been decent. It's been a duel. I'll say that.
Yeah,
But
definitely. Oh, the
oh, and what did
16!
he? What the hell?
He came up off the corner and wrecked himself.
Not throwing a caution for that. Side by side for second between the 88 and the 42.
The other thing with a lot of these drivers being rookies, they have no clue how these cars are supposed to drive. Besides the practice we had in the qualifying, they have no clue how to run like this in a pack, and we hope to see at least a good product on Sunday when everyone's.
I hope so. We have a couple more veterans in the field. I think they'll know a little bit more what to do than these rookies, but it's been kind of tough to watch, but you know, you do like to see some of these rookies do come up in the field or come up in the series. But going down the backstretch, the 98 car and the 42 car getting a push.
Now that 42 looks to the outside, sporting new colors for the season, and I gotta say, pretty good looking car there, and also a new number. Last win was the last race of last season at Nashville.
Yep. Didn't win the championship, but he did win.
Race.
He did win the race, yeah. We're coming at 10 to go pretty soon. I don't know about fuel, but I will say this: if I was those four guys up there, if you don't want a caution, you want a chance, especially if you're that 98 and 88 car, and you don't want a chance at having a caution, have to have those other two drivers who need to race their way in up here. I would say run it clean, and definitely, if anything, run a single file. I know it is a issue with entertainment, but safer to I'm gonna be right back. Going AFK. You're the star.
All right. Well, another thing to note: Jeremy Dominic. That's how you say it. Still, I don't know if he's come down pit road at all yet, but he was one of those guys that stayed out last caution. And now with the field single file like this, I'm not sure if we're gonna see one. You got two cars of the 16 and 07. And I don't know. This pack up here is looking to get pretty dicey. I mean, the 98 trying to block that 42 on the outside lane. That 88 shoving absolutely the heck out of that 42. That Celsius Peach Vise Toyota Camry. And you got that two car. Two rush centers forward behind them. 88 gets shoved a little bit under. He's going to come back up cleanly. And looks like they're just trying to at least train around the outside. The 88 looks like he wants to go, though. With the shoves he was giving that 42 at least. And also, I forgot to say, Miles' last one was technically the Bowman Grade Clash we had just last week, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how you won that. I wasn't there, but I assume nothing good. Sorry, but just want to say that. Looking back here, that 16's pulled away from the 07 a little bit. They need to get restacked there if they want to have a chance at all to get back in this race here. But this front pack's still getting dicey. That two car just got shifted out of the line. Now he's going behind the 88. And here comes that 42 to the inside of the 98, trying to take the lead away. Trying to get someone else in this lead. But now the 88's going to... I don't know where he's going. He's going to go bottom with the Toyota. I thought he was going up top with his Chevy teammate. But he's going to push Miles to the race lead. Mr. Pumpkin Bear. A little tight off the corner there. Leaderboard bugged. Oh, it is. Who's the last car? I think it's Nibby. So we'll have to wait until he comes around. But besides that, I think we're gonna be in lap 20. So 11 to go, realistically. And I don't remember how the system. What is it? Not. I forget what it's called. Oh, and he just shot himself in the wall. know what's going on with that 16. Okay, it stays lagging for no reason. These cars are loose. I don't know, man. Just gather back up. Try to get back out there. Did he fast? He did. Shit, what lap? Shit, the field passed. I think that fixes it. I don't know. It's Doge's decision. I'm pretty sure. No, because I don't know. I'm not going to talk about it right now. But back for the race lead, the 98 trying to block 2 lanes. The 88 up top, now going to shoot to the bottom. 42 wanted to come with, wasn't able to. Now that bottom lane opens, here he comes to the bottom. And the laps are still messed up, I think. But the 88 of Brad, I'm going to lead the way down the front straightaway. I don't know if it's Caraway or Caraway, but I don't know. I'll figure that out later. 3 wide for the race lead for a moment. Ooh, Miles making a dicey block on that 2 car. He's going to come up top to block the 88. 88's going to go middle. 3 wide. Brad's going to take the race lead with the 98 in his rear view, that Chevy teammate. I don't know anymore with these lives. I'm trying to see if I can fix them.
What happened?
The labs are like messed up, so I'm trying to fix them. But Rickman's asking, was he not allowed to merge after his flood?
It's already been like 10 laps.
There you go.
Next wreck, there's a caution. Oh, yes. And when this duel's finished, send me the finishing order. Send me the look at the finish, and just start duel 2.
Okay. Brad and the 98 side by side, beating down the front, or down to turn number 2, not the front stretch, down the back straightaway. Got that 42 in the 2 car in the mirrors. The rest of the cars in the race out of thought. Oh, big block in that 42. Didn't go to plan. Here comes that 42. He's going to course through with that 2 car. And Miles is going to go back to the race lead, but it's been a shuffling race lead, at least for everyone but that 2 car so far. He hasn't found his way to the first position yet, but he's been pushing everyone else to first. Chevys, never mind. I thought they were going to be locked up there. Not going to happen. 7 laps to go at Daytona for duel number 1. We're going to read Fox side by side. No, we're not. 98 and the 88 trying to get souped up on that high lane. 42 is going to come up the track. 2 cars going to let him back down. And 16 and 13 side by side. I'm not sure if those are the 2. Actually, no, I think 16 is both. I don't know. I don't know what the situation is. But whatever. When the 42, not knowing where to go, 2 cars going to let him back down. A little bit of teamwork there. I'm not going Fox side by side, damn it. Lord. But that 98, Charms blocks to the bottom with that 88 of Bradley in his mirror. And, oh, they're all going to get shoved up. 3 wide. Miles is under them. They're making contact. And they're going to put it back down to 2 wide down the front stretch. Each one of them with their drafting partners. That 2 car is locked with that 42. And the 88's been locked with that 98. On that outside lane, them Chevys trying to get something going. That 242 just couldn't get put together. Here comes that 98 of Charms back to the race lead. His first full-time season in the SCRIA Cup Series. Same with Brad. Same with that 2 car. Miles, the only one with the experience in this field so far. And Jeremy. Make sure no one's dead. Okay, we're good. Charms gonna lead that one. 5 laps to go. 3 wide for the second spot. It's gonna go to Brad with that top lane going. Them Chevys. And actually want to point something out. Only one Chevy on the front row for this season. I don't know what it was like last season. Actually, I think it was 2 Toyotas. So Chevy not the most dominant here at Daytona. Big contact down the back straightaway. Almost wrecked the top 4 there. And that 42 is going to go up into the wall. He's going to be wrecking down the back stretch. He just came up on the 88 himself. No caution there. Miles doing Miles things. That I'm gonna rewatch it. But that might put that 88. Oh, Brickman's right. Brickman's right. Caution's out. I didn't realize that. Good catch there. But caution is out. The top 3 that was separated from the field chopped down because of racing incident got wrong. That's going to put the field all back together. Nobody's a lap down. This is going to get interesting. I don't know if we'll actually have an overtime. 98 just gets slowed down. 288 so everyone else can catch up. I don't know what pace speed is, but it's 100. All right, back down to like 60. Actually, where's the field? Misty's in turn 1. Nimi, Brickman, turn 1. Okay, yeah, just stop. Just wait for them. So get it back in order. Miles, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Typical. Misty, oh my goodness. Everyone else, slow it down, hit the brakes. Oh my goodness. We have a huge wreck in the backstretch. A big one. Alright. So we get back together. We're gonna open pit road. Not now. Don't go yet. Alright, I think we're good. Miles can turn whenever he gets in the gas. Start pacing, 100. Miles just hit the gas and get behind them whenever you can. Pit road's open. I'm gonna make it teal. There's no choose cone, so you're gonna have to start bottom. And if you, I don't know, whatever you choose. Or not whatever you choose, wherever you pit, however you pit. You know what I'm trying to say. But pit road's gonna be open here. Charms is gonna lead them down with the 2 car in his rear view. Or, well, if he comes down pit road, let's see who stays out, who comes in. And four Chevys stay out. They're going to be controlling the first 2 rows. That's going to be interesting. But that 48 comes into, or 45 comes in, 42 comes into his pit box. Here comes that 2 car in, and that 13. Quick into their boxes. Miles maybe going to be the first one out. Nope, looks like it's going to be the 2. Maybe the 13. Nope, not going to be 13. It's going to be the 2, 13, and the 42 out of pit road.
So we're going into overtime for the duel.
Looks like it.
This will come down to 4, I think. I believe 4. Yeah, 4 of these guys duking it out to see who gets into the Daytona 500. Oh my god.
What just happened?
Wow.
Don't listen to Miles. Actually, yeah, we'll be in overtime. So do whatever Daryl said. Bring out the dogs and put out the fire. We're about to go for a green, white checker, boys.
Reach up there and pull those belts out one more time.
Hell yes, bro.
I didn't mean to put that on the logo or anything. It was already preset. Alright, we're going to double up after the line. Reach up there and pull them belts out one more time.
We're about to go Daytona green, white checkered racing, boys. Let's get this thing started off right.
2 ways. Actually, 3 ways. We're going to see Subject A, big wreck. Number 2, wait, no. Number 1, big wreck coming to the line, no caution. number 2. Big wreck overtime, number 2. And number 3, boring ass finish.
I say big wreck out of turn 2, and the caution comes out.
I say big wreck going through 3 and 4 overtime, number 2.
Well, we ain't gonna know until we get racing here. Here they come down turns 3 and 4. Let's see what we managed to put together here. You got, who's that in the pit box there? And they just disappeared. I guess we want to say, no, I'm not. Who is that? I got no clue. Might be Misty.
Alright. Well, here they come off of 4. Fans on their feet as we get ready for overtime in duel number 1. Green flag back in the air. Here we go.
Pretty clean restart. The outside didn't get going. 88 comes down into the 16.
Oh.
16 saved it, but the 88 just came down. I don't know what that was.
Was it coming out of the trial? Might have been the bump. I don't know. I've seen Brad come down on someone a lot today. Oh. Down the back stretch.
3 wide.
3 wide. Splitting them middle. Remember the 2-car locked in. The 88 and 98 right now. Duking it out for the Daytona 500 spot. Oh, Misty turns down on Miles.
And, no. They're still stuck. Stopping the racetrack cautions out.
I don't know what that was about with Misty, but Misty, I'm giving you a warning because you've been cutting on people's bumper all day long. Caution's out. We're going to overtime.
You said no.
Wow.
Well, surprised that wreck wasn't bigger. I thought the 16 was going to get caught up in it, but we're going to stay geared up for a second overtime. 2 is locked in. Or no, is it 2 locked in?
Yep, the 2 is locked in. The 88, the 98, the 13, the 16 all need to fight. Pit road's open. Pit road's open.
We got that nice looking dark horse leading the field. He just came up here that last time. You had 4 Chevys stay out, and coincidentally all behind that 2 car.
Hell. We have a ginormous stage, or duel number 2. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Compared to, okay, well, not that big. It's even, I think, but still.
And
pit road's open.
Brad and Brickman come down. Oh, how do you say his last name, Brad's name?
Caraway.
Caraway, okay.
Well, Brad comes down into his box. So does Brickman.
And looks like Caraway's going to take a splash out of pit road. He's going to get out first. 16's going to come out last. Second, really.
You know what? We are going green this time by. We're going to double up off of 2. So reach up there and pull those belts out one more time.
Get ready, boys.
Do it all over again. Here we go. Here we go.
This is going to get really interesting really fast. Where is it?
And unlike this season, there are limited overtimes in the duel. So there are 3.
Already used 2.
1. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we have used 2.
You got that fishing boat out there, the pond, Lake Lloyd. I mean, the lake. Couple turkeys out there.
We were out there fishing the other day, me and Alston. We'll see him the 500. We were fishing. He caught a pretty big fish. We went over to the Cheddars down the street.
Well, anyways, we're about to go racing for duel number 1. Green flags back in the air. Overtime number 2.
Here we go. I don't think my mom realized what failed and failing means. It's 2 different things. One is complete, the other one is not done.
God damn.
It's May time, baby. Oh, Brickman. Oh, he slides at the track. He puts the 88 in the outside wall. Here they come down the backstretch.
Two-car trying to save his race car, I think. Trying to save that hot rod for the 500 there. But it's going to be Charms leading the way with Dominic behind him. And you got Miles in third. Here they come off the corner. 13's going to come out with the 88. 98 just got shuffled out of line. They're about to go for...
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, and Brad. No.
No. And they save it. But...
Oh, no, there goes the 91.
No. Oh, no. He just cut back across the track. Charms, around he goes. And I think his chances of getting in the 500 are over.
We're going to keep it green. That was a bad looking wreck for that 98. But that two car's leading the way.
I know you're here, Alex. You have to look at your DMs or your messages because you saw what just happened. Here they go down to 3 and 4 for the final time. Trying to get his first win. Terror in the number 2. By the way, dual number 2 drivers, you guys can start spawning cars. Here they come off of turn number 4 for the final time.
Oh.
Will Dominic get past the 88? Willie at the line.
It's going to be the 2.
Wow. The 2 gets it done, but was it Brad? Or was it Vizicare or Dominic? Right now on the board it says Dominic.
Sure.
I'm pretty sure it was the 13.
We're going to have to check. I'm going to go back in the stream here. This was a close one to end duel number 1. If I can show the replay back on.
Everyone pull down pit road. Drivers in duel number 2 can start spawning their car. We're going to look back at it. It looks like...
Here's the finish on the stream. Slow down here. And coming to the line, the 2 got it by a hair. And right there, 2 crosses the line. The 88 finishes in front of the 13, I think.
Here, we're looking back at it, a better angle on another camera we got, my stream. It looked... Oh my god, did we just see another tie?
That was... What did you see?
Look.
On your Twitch?
I'm not streaming Twitch. No, yeah, the 88 got it. See?
Yeah.
You see the middle. Hold on. Give me a minute. Hold on. Oh my god, here she comes, dude. I fucking... Oh, you're back.
I can't even get it. Why does my stream just look so laggy? I can't even get it on stream, so... But that was your finish. I think you can see the 88 being ahead right there. Cameron, I have the stream. I'm looking at it. He was in front of you. You need for second? Do you want me to show you the stream? Oh, I'll give you the second. Let me see the stream. If I could pause it this time. But this is what we're seeing here in TVN broadcast. They're just streaming anywhere. If he doesn't, I'll show mine. Okay, yeah, I'm showing my screen. This is what I saw. Yeah, the 88 crossed the line before 88 got second. You know, it's really laggy. You can see the 88's bumpers across the line first. I think it's all from that contact with the 2 car there. But yeah. In Daytona victory lane, the number 2 car of Terror is going to take it home. Already raced his way into the 500, but why not add a little duel win on top of that? He's been a great driver.
Alright, I'm back. I want to say that was. I want to say that was Brad. I'm gonna check back at it one more time because that definitely did look like Brad. Did you in stream?
No.
Okay. Is it muted?
I can mute it. But we're gonna go on a little ad break. Give us a second.